So we all know those people who sit in the window seat. They're usually either kids or av geeks, and the window seat is W. So if that's not available, then what do you choose? Well, usually the middle seat is taken up by a parent or someone who loves both the armrests. So, if your only choice is the aisle seat, should you choose it? Today, I kind of try to see if the aisle seat is good or not by flying on Alaska Airlines from Seattle to Kansas City. I hope you enjoy, and yeah, that's about it. Check-in wasn't the easiest, and it was kind of hard to find, and because we hadn't checked in online, it took a little while. Security was a nightmare because only one checkpoint was opened up, but finally, after maybe 15 minutes of waiting, another one opened, which was amazing. Now, one thing I did really like about the Seattle airport was the tram which connected the terminals. That was really nice and easy to ride, quote unquote. Now, the lighting in Seattle is just absolutely horrible, so that is why this just looks really distorted and kind of like the back rooms. Please pardon the shakiness because, like, I never realized how much walking, or when you're walking, you just shake, and yeah. Now, the aircraft we were flying on was an 8-year-old Boeing 737-900ER, and it had a special livery on it, the USCF livery, which, in my opinion, is very cool. Our flight unfortunately did get delayed just a little bit. Before long, though, we were boarding. Now, one thing that I absolutely hate Seattle for, or SeaTac, is the fact that their jetways aren't clear, because I would have liked to get a much better view of the plane and its livery, but due to the fact that they weren't clear, I couldn't. Boarding did take a little longer just because we were on a longer plane, and longer plane means more seats, which means more time to board. I was sitting in seat 31D. I actually thought that my row was going to be empty, but it wasn't. So, do I recommend the aisle seat? Not necessarily. The only true pros would be that you can get out of the aisle without having people to have to get out of the aisle just for you to go to the bathroom, and that you get snacks and drinks first. I would say another pro would be that if you're like a professional runner, you can just, right after they get to the gate and seatbelt sign is off, just open the overhead bin, get your luggage out, and zoom towards the front of the plane and get off. But that's not how it works, because some people paid for first class, and so they get to deboard first. Overall, the flight was actually pretty nice, and I mean, if you're small, aisle seat is definitely for you. And also, here's a little strategy. If you don't want anybody in the middle seat, book one person in your family, if you're traveling in 2 or 4, this works. Book one person on the window seat and one person on the aisle seat. Nobody is going to want to sit in between. So yeah, that's just a little fun hack for flying. Now, overall, the flight was amazing, because, I mean, it's Alaska Airlines. I was kind of surprised that they didn't serve Biscoffs, because, like, as long as I've flown on them, they have. Anyways, if you enjoyed this quote-unquote flight review and this helped you, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and comment just kind of what you thought of the video. Until next time, see ya!